There's a new report that suggests a popular dog food trend could actually make your dog very sick. The Food and Drug Administration in the U.S. is now investigating this link between grain-free dog food and canine heart disease. Our veterinary expert, Dr. Rebecca Greenstein, joins us in studio this morning. All right, this is troublesome news. And this comes about because a group of veterinary cardiologists contacted themselves the FDA saying, we think there might be a connection. What did they find?
They found that there's an increased incidence of heart disease called DCM, or dilated cardiomyopathy, in breeds that we typically never saw it in. Dilated cardiomyopathy is really a disease of Dobermans, giant dogs, Great Danes, and then we're starting to see it in miniature Schnauzers, Golden Retrievers, and these dogs were almost all on a grain-free diet.
How would they connect it then to the grain-free? Just by asking the questions of what do you feed your dog?
Yeah, most of them consistently were on it, but there is a known link between a low taurine level and the incidence of developing heart disease.
What's the taurine level?
Taurine is it's one of the nutrients that animals need to have a healthy heart, let's say, and a lot of these dogs were deficient in taurine levels.
Just to give people a sense of how popular grain-free dog food is, it accounts for 44% of the market, nearly $2.8 billion. And part of this is linking up with this trend that we have for people, for ourselves, right, of eating healthier foods and less processed foods. So what then are you going to say to your clients who come in and say, my dog's on a grain-free diet, I think it's better for them?
Most clients actually at this point ask for a grain-free diet, and I can say from my own experience that about half of our clients are on them. There's a presumption that grain is somehow bad, but in a very small number of cases, dogs actually, they don't need to be on it. They don't have gluten problems. They don't have celiac disease.
And this is part of the issue, right? Is it's like a gluten-free diet for your dog?
Yeah, it's sort of we're extrapolating from what we want to eat into animals. The issue is never make any sort of diet change without consulting your vet. Diets are a prescription. Every animal has different nutritional needs. Growing animals, animals with kidney disease, it's important to always consult your vet first.
Well, obviously people who are, selective about their dog's food love their pets very much. It's a commercially sold food. It sounds healthy. It contains, lentils and vegetables, potatoes, peas as the main ingredients. Is there any evidence that grain-free diets have actual health benefits, that this is actually a good thing to feed your dog?
For a small percentage of dogs who do have allergies to grain, yes, this actually is beneficial to them. They don't tend to have allergies to multiple grains and for certain proteins that they can have allergies to, but the vast majority of dogs don't actually need to be on a grain-free diet, and this is time to have an important discussion about what do dogs need to eat and are they miniature people, and the reality is they're not.
So same thing as if you would ever do a massive change to your family's diet, you check with a doctor, check with your vet before you do the same thing for your pet.
Absolutely. This is a huge news story, and there are going to be consequences, I think, in daily practice for a lot of vets and a lot of pet owners.
This is great information to know. Thanks for coming on to share it with us.
Thanks for having me.